danger.
That's the biggest thing. I know the weather's really nice, so you might want to go to the beach, but if you are heading out, you're not going to be able to drive like you typically would, and if you do drive, the salt's going to be, messing with the undercarriage of your vehicle, and then the rip current risk is going to be high for the rest of this work week. Here's the beach cast for tomorrow. Again, the weather's great, but the beach not so much. If you are going to get out there, just know that it's the driving is going to be hard, and the rip current risk is going to be elevated with those 4 to 6 foot waves coming in. Now, before I awkwardly sent it to commercial break, this is the temperature that got me all choked up. 64 degrees this morning. That was the first time since May the 26th that we got into the 60s. Actually got into the 60s late last night, but it's been quite some time since we have felt this. Mid 70s in Flower Bluff this morning and 50s out west. So it was a cooler start to the day. We did get up to 90 this afternoon. It's 87 right now with an east breeze at 16 miles per hour, and those dew points, they're very close to 60, if not well below that number. And 60 is kind of the magic number because that's when it starts to feel more comfortable outside if you're spending time outdoors. It also tends to keep the cloud coverage away. When those temperatures warm up, it evaporates everything, and we did catch a few clouds, but overall it has been very sunny and clear across the entire state, with the exception of a few showers way up north in the Panhandle. The big story nationally is Hurricane Ian. This is going to track across the peninsula of Florida and then back up between Georgia and South Carolina, and in that process, it's going to continue to drive in the drier air to South Texas around that big counterclockwise flow of the remnants of the storm. So we're going to stay dry here. The humidity is going to remain comfortable feeling on the muggy meter. It's not going to be until it looks like next week that we start to see the humidity levels back on the rise here. Not only that, but temperatures are going to be very steady, near 90 each and every day over the next 7, with overnight lows in Corpus Christi settling in the mid 60s right on through the weekend. It'll be again possible for some upper 50s around the Highway 59 corridor tomorrow morning. It'll be in the mid 70s at the beach and mid 60s in town. 66 degrees overnight, mainly clear, mild and calm. Winds will be light and variable. Tomorrow they'll be out of the east to northeast, 91 the high temperature. Humidity levels stay in check. Another fantastic day as we get into the late parts of September. East to northeast winds 7 to 14 miles per hour. Mid 80s at the coast tomorrow, within a degree or two of 90 degrees across the board away from the coastal locations. If you are going out on the water, the small craft advisory may get reissued for tomorrow, so you want to be using caution there. Water temperatures taking a little hit in the low 80s. The bays will be slightly choppy, and the waves, they will be a little bit bigger, 4 to 6 feet at a 10-second period, and that longer swell duration, the reason why the rip current risk will be elevated. 7-day forecast. Pretty easy in terms of, swings in temperature or rain chances, because there's not going to be either of those two things. Around 90 each day, lots of sun through the weekend, a few more clouds into early next week, and the humidity levels, again, staying in check. So it's going to feel nice out there. Leslie?
All right, Alan, thank you.